everybody.
Ooh, that voice crack.
I don't know. It was intentional.
That's what you
actually.
get.
So,
Acting.
I'm gonna shamelessly plug in the Men in Black podcast again.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to that, Matt and I said that we were starting a new season of the LCR podcast, and that we have a new setup now where in between the initial reaction, thoughts, and the in-depth talk about the movie, we're gonna have a small little section where we just talk about random stuff. We totally did not do that. But here we are. We're doing it. And for this little 30-ish minutes or whatever, we're talking about the channel. We broke 500.
Oh, my God.
And just kind of what's
Thank you,
going
guys.
on. The fact that Caleb's back because
He's been gone for like 3 years.
people literally thought they were just like, oh my gosh, where's the middleman? The man in the middle, not
That
there.
did not happen. Shut up.
And so we're just kind of filling you guys in with what thoughts are going through our head because this channel has been around for about 6 months now. What we're doing, what we're planning on doing. We obviously have a celebration video, so let's just jump into this. Thank you guys.
Oh, my God. I fucking love you all.
Thank you so much.
You always have to swear.
That's his character.
It's not even my character. It's how I think. Like, I am just unfiltered.
Do you just have like Tourette's in your brain?
No.
Your inner voice.
He's back for 5 minutes and he's already being a fucking dick.
Oh my God.
I
You're
guess,
the only one that calls me out. Everyone's a dick to you. We're all dicks to each other.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, Matt's the one that doesn't hold back the punches.
Yeah, I mean, I say what comes to my mind, and that's just how I think.
We had an
swear a
intense
lot.
conversation about women empowerment in the Men in Black
Dude, yeah, we
podcast.
fucking did.
It was like right off the bat. That was probably the first tangent we went on. Was that?
Are you guys having fun?
Back to the 500.
That's insane.
That's
For,
insane.
for
Especially
those of
'cause-
you who are not sure, that means triple digits. 500.
And if you're listening to this and you're not one of them, hit that subscribe button.
What the fuck, dude?
Or if you're listening to this on the podcast, just open up YouTube and do it yourself.
Yeah.
But if I could do it for you, I totally would. But like just like a little background, because Caleb and I, we did a mini back in like February or March about the channel and our hopes and our
our
dreams.
goals.
And at that point, we were at like what, 50 subs maybe?
Yeah. And half of that was just from like, hey,
Our me
Friends.
publicly like going onto Facebook and being like, "You're an acquaintance. I'm gonna reach out to you." And
I don't hate your guts.
because we got a spike. We started the channel and we had 2 subscribers, which was probably us 2, and then like Matt
I
and
would hope.
and then our close friends, and then we had a spike and we were at like 20-ish for like a long time.
Yeah.
And we got to like 30 and 40 and we were like, "Oh my god, this is crazy," and then it happened. The moment Caleb and I realized minis are literally reactions, but a million more % work
We're
put
on
into
something.
it. And luckily, we both were just kind of like it was our 50 subs, and we were doing our celebration video for it.
Now, our first reaction, both of those were the same day. Our first reaction was
Yeah.
to Dora the Explorer.
And we got more views on that than our last 3 minis combined. Because our last mini was
I still
Toy
can't-
Story, right?
Yeah.
Was Toy Story, was the Toy Story trailer.
This is full circle.
Wow,
The
it
podcast
is.
where we talk about Toy Story 4.
Is now we're talking about how it was the death of the minis until we made our finale.
Mm-hmm.
But, because that, if I look at it now, I'm pretty sure it's still single digits. Maybe at like 11 or something, but I'm pretty sure it's at 9 for like a solid, like, ever.
If you guys want to go check out that mini, you know what? I'm just going to leave a card for the whole playlist. Go check it out.
Just kind of like click
There's
on
some
the
golden ones.
There are some really funny moments. One of my favorites, dude, the cereal one.
I knew you were going there.
I loved the cereal podcast.
Mine was the
Or the
working
mini.
out one.
The working out, that was a good one because that
Really?
was like
It
us
was
just
really
kind of like
just
getting real.
inspirational.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of talking about.
Thank you, man. There was a lot of passion in that one.
That was the day that Caleb and I sat down and we did like 5 minis. Like we kind of like, cause we had this idea of like building up a bulk of minis, and then after we did those 5, I think it kind of just burnt us out, and we realized that we can't really talk
we were
about
so
stuff.
cute, thinking we could have a runway of videos.
Yeah, we don't. We thought that we would have a catalog of like skits and minis that we could like we could
Every
have like
day,
a week off.
bro. Videos every day.
We did it. We did it for a solid like 2-ish months. Like we had 60 videos, and then we moved and we kind of started getting burnt out after the move. But we still really, even when we were moving, we were.
I don't think it was
trying to
burnt
get
out.
done.
It was just like we just got busy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Work
sorry.
and school got in the way.
Burnout
Yeah, I would
wasn't
say a little bit of burnout. Yeah.
Just the fact that like we would have to record a mini and then I'd have to edit it really fast or something, or then and like
It'd be nice if we had like an actual like office.
yeah, but like
Because I always feel like an asshole when I have to go to my room. When you two are just out here, I'm just like
and here's my thing where like
working on stuff.
when people say like oh like Caleb has talked about it where like YouTube channels like oh the easiest things to do are reactions, podcasts, vlogs, blah blah blah. It's like I enjoyed doing the minis. I really did. It's just it wasn't getting the payoff that we were hoping for this channel
Right.
to grow. And when we did the Dora reaction, we were like, "Oh my gosh, this did something. We got 50 plus views in a day. Like that's awesome."
Yeah.
Like that was huge. And then what was next? It was the
Scary stories?
scary stories. We did that, and then we got like 100 or something. And I was like, "Oh my." Because like at that time, Caleb and I were like, "What's the first video that's gonna hit 100?"
That's not our channel intro.
Yeah, that's not our
Dang.
channel intro. And
Was that it? I think that was I think it was Avengers and then Scary.
oh,
eventually
scary!
got up
So
there.
scary must have been like in the 70s or something. And then we did Avengers, and the rest is history, man.
I remember because like when it like you guys first dropped the Avengers thing, I would just keep going back to it and just checking, and it would just keep on like the numbers would just keep on rising, and you guys would just keep on getting subscribers, and I was just texting you guys like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, everybody, Connor, like all the
I
guys.
was trying to get out of work so hard that day.
Like I remember, I was going on vacation.
I just want to watch
and I was getting ready to go to like this like downtown area, and Caleb calls me, and I'm like,
This is
that's
like the
not
fifth
normal.
time
I
we
was
said
like-
this story on the channel. I'm like, God damn it, we're gonna say
I
it.
love it. And he answers, and he just is like, dude, my phone's broken. Check your phone, because I don't believe it. And had like 700 views, and I just cried. You okay?
First up. It was like 200 views.
Still,
270.
I'm just too excited right now because I'm just. I love talking about this because this was like the moment we were just like, oh my gosh, like people are watching our videos.
We were getting hate comments.
Dude,
We
remember
were getting trolls.
Yeah.
remember when we
We were getting
commented?
dislikes.
We commented on every comment for the Avengers one, dude. And now we look at them and we're like, I'm just gonna like that. Cause
We
I
were
don't-
so young.
Oh my God, we're at 199 likes. So I'm gonna go like it, so we're at an even 200.
and that that's where
Yeah.
and we realized the minis are officially dead. Reactions are the new thing, and then we
Not
kind of
officially dead. Hiatus.
okay, but we realized that
When the editing's on point and people are actually interested in them.
yeah, when we have fun stuff
come
to
back.
say that's not really reactions, then that's when the minis will come back.
How fortunate would it be if the next mini is a mini on Toy Story 5? Make it happen, Pixar.
Make it happen.
Just kidding. Everything's good. Everything was good after Toy Story 3, but like, for real, everything's good now. Stop it.
We get it. You can write a really good movie.
Put your foot down. Disney does not control everything.
So from there, we did more reactions. We were pumping out skits still.
And like, what was our number was 250. We wanted to get 250 subscribers in a year.
Yeah,
That was
That
a
was-
reasonable number.
and look where we are now. 507, I think.
Yeah.
As of this moment on Thursday
I
night.
swear to God, if one of you unsubscribe at this moment in the video,
Subscribe right back.
you're not funny.
And then, in our back pocket, we always knew this guy over here, the big, lovable Matthew, was going to join the team. I think we knew it even before we even started the channel.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of knew Matt, when he moved down here, was going to be a part of this. And so it was really fun having him get a little taste of it with the thing that got the most views as of this
Oh,
podcast, which is the Star Wars reaction, which is just honestly insane because
And just crossed 100,000 views
Yeah.
not too long ago.
like
like
a week or
102
so.
or something right
Yeah. I remember I was mad because the day that we were the day it dropped, we were going to Star Wars convention the next day, and I knew the day that we weren't, that Friday or whatever, was when the movie was going to be there, and then we were going to show the trailer, and I was like, but like maybe like they're just going to show the trailer there, and they're not going to release it till like a day or two later, so like I have time. But no, they release it at like noon, and I'm like, I'm gonna miss it because like Caleb's here all alone. He's not gonna do reaction by himself because that's just weird. And I already envisioned like Jacob, David, and Matt and us doing it because like we were about to go to Star Wars convention and react, and I still said fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. So like I get Jacob has like a
little napkin holder.
Well, like he had like a stool for like the kitchen that he can sit at, and then there's like a napkin holder, and then I grab my phone and I like place it inside the napkin holder, and then we just do the reaction, and
that's so funny.
And then I like go down to like my laptop and I edit it. Am I done? Matt was like, "Dude, that was like 10 minutes." I'm like, "I know." And little did we know those
Back
10
that
minutes.
Point in the podcast where we said that reactions are easy to do.
They're easy to do.
Listen, we're evolving. I want to do more edits, and the reactions are coming. You've had a taste.
You have the taste of the
reaction
opening
ones.
shot. We always try to do an edit in the opening shot to make it show that we put effort into it.
Because we're funny.
We're hilarious.
Right?
And then
Dude,
that just
totally off
skyrocketed.
topic. My brother's favorite skit is the detective skit, and that just hit me right there.
That's my favorite.
And he said
That
his
was pretty
favorite
funny.
joke is the dog with a gun. It's an aggressive breed. It's like, thank you.
It's just, that skit right there, that is our writing.
Yeah.
Like our other skits are all like kind of stupid humor, but like the detective skit was like some nice dry humor.
It's a different humor, yes.
Yes. We can talk about skits also, what's going on with those, but just kind of, that Star Wars video did not, and it kind of was slow at first.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't think initially, like the first day, because I dropped it when we were going to the convention. I remember checking it that day, and it wasn't getting that much buzz. It might have had like a few hundred, but I was like, damn, I thought I was going to get, up there.
Yeah.
I was
Lo
wrong.
and behold.
Lo and behold.
Yeah, and that's where we got like a good chunk, like 150 of you.
I remember that's where you
Came from that
realize
video.
you're like, nah, the Avengers fan base is a lot more, and you're just like, oh, nope, a lot more people.
To be fair, we get more subscribers
Yes.
per views from the Avengers trailers.
But there are a lot more Star Wars people out there because Star Wars spans from like little kids to like 60-year-olds.
Now, if some of you fans could be a little nicer, that'd be great.
Yeah, there are
Star
some
Wars
mean
fans.
people out there in Star Wars world. I mean, I knew that already because Star Wars is the most toxic of all of the franchises out there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like
Like we
when-
still love all of you. I mean, if you
Oh, of
subscribed
course.
and you're watching this right now,
Then,
fucking love you.
We love you all, seriously. But up next, I mean, it was kind of just like, it was more of like, it's kind of where we are now. We wanted to hit 500, and now that we hit 500, we have some ideas that we really want to start working on.
do we get a play button at 500?
A what?
A play button?
What's that?
That'd be nice.
Like the silver, gold, diamond YouTube play buttons?
Oh, like the little plaques?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Just
It's
and-
made out of trash.
a nice like styrofoam one. Bubble wrap, that'd be nice.
Dude, now I'm just thinking of that iDubbbz one I showed you where he makes the diamond out of
His own,
styrofoam
yeah.
and hit it with a hammer.
And so yeah, we had a meeting not too long ago, maybe like a little
A legit meeting.
like about a month ago. Sadly, Matt wasn't there because he has to sleep. But we have ideas. One of the ideas is the new format of this podcast.
Which is why we're not talking about said movie right
yet. But, geez, I don't know. I'm excited for what's to come. We are all a little busy right now. We're kind of doing like vacation fever.
now. It is the summer.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
the summer.
I think once the summer settles down, kind of mid-August, I think we'll really get back into the channel. But we're not stopping or anything. We're still gonna pump stuff out. But
Which I think like season 2 of the podcast this is perfect timing for it because it's going to take time to change the look and we are busy, but
we have a new look coming.
it's transitioning. I would have loved to just get it right away and just have that.
Have it. But when it comes, we'll have it. We'll have a new intro and all that for that. We have a new channel intro that we filmed a while back. that Caleb will be editing soon. Hopefully that'll be out in like a week or so.
There's not a lot of footage, so like it's gonna be an easy turnaround.
One. And then for the 500 subs, I guess, do we want to say what we're doing, or is that just kind of a surprise?
I think it should be a bit of a surprise, but
if you saw the 50, which by the way, the 50 Try Not to Laugh was fun, Under the Influence.
Yes.
It'll be
hint, hint.
similar to
500
that.
will be under the influence. So it's like that's all we're gonna say.
just don't drink and drive, kids.
Oh my god.
Well, seriously, don't drink and drive. That's not what we're doing.
Seriously.
3 adults found dead. Flipped over car.
But hopefully this podcast will come out on Monday. Hopefully the week of this podcast dropping, we at least film it. So
Yeah.
that'd be my goal. Next week to film it. Don't know when it'll come out. But then that could even branch into something that we just do maybe every other week. We try to do something fun like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love to do improv stuff. I think improv could easily take the spot of the skits when we don't have a skit.
Yeah.
Um,
Because we have skits, guys. We have like a whole like notebook, like one paper like this of just bullet points of just ideas of skits.
granted,
Also,
it's
I
a
can
smaller
literally come
notebook.
up with a
Yes.
skit like fucking on the spot.
All right.
So
Hit me.
okay.
Let's go. On the spot. You're
Give me 3 things.
okay.
Like 3 different objects.
You got a toaster, you have a lightsaber, and a piece of paper
We don't
with
even
your
have a
birthday
lightsaber.
on it.
Okay. So
What
a
was
guy
the last
comes home.
Oh, wait, what was the last one?
A piece of paper with his birthday on it.
A guy comes home with
As known as a birth certificate.
Yes, I couldn't think of the word.
guy comes home with a brand new toaster. Okay. And he's like, Phil, look what I just bought. And he's like, why did you buy a toaster? We don't need that. And he's like,
You know what would be better? A toaster oven, because those are freaking useless.
okay, fine, better.
Toaster oven, write it down.
Dude, totally off topic. My brother has this toaster oven that he's just trying to pawn off so badly. And that's just the joke. And I was like, hey, you want this? It comes with a toaster oven.
So somebody walks in with a toaster oven and they're like, hey, look what I just bought. A toaster oven. And they're like, bro, we don't need a toaster oven. We have a toaster and we have an oven. We don't need both of them fucking combined. And he's like, fine, I guess I'll just fucking return it. Comes back a few hours later. Look what I just bought. Brings out a fucking lightsaber. He's like, the laws of physics do not even make that fucking physically comprehensible. And he's just like, fine, I'll fucking just return it then. Goes back. A few hours later, comes back again. Look what I just bought. Holds up the dude's birth certificate. He's like, what the fuck? Where did you get that? I went to the store and I just saw it there and it said your name and your birthday. And I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. I'll buy it for him and just surprise him. So the guy's like, what kind of fucking store did you go to? I don't know. It's just some fucking random dude down the street. He just opens up a fucking trench coat and there's just a bunch of fucking shit in there. So I looked at something and I was like, I want that. And like, you just pull it out and I pay him and that's...
This is dragging on.
Okay, well, I'm trying my fucking best.
What's the joke?
Yeah, what's the punchline? I like the toaster oven idea. That's pretty funny, honestly. The toaster oven is a
Are
pretty
you actually
useless
writing
item.
this down? I wasn't being serious about this.
I wrote rambling, still going, and I made stick figures.
Both hands
I'm like
suck
the
my-
lightsaber.
Does any of us look like Kylo Ren? Because I put Kylo Ren's lightsaber in there.
So that was an idea, guys.
Okay, well,
But
a
yes, we
better
got
example is the Mexican flag.
No,
Or the
don't
partic-
talk about that.
It was pretty great.
Do you want to lose the 500 that we just got?
What are you talking about? That was a fucking fantastic video.
For our humor, back in
Yes.
like 4 years ago.
Okay, I guess.
That was 2 years ago.
Nah, it feels like 20.
Same people.
But as you can see, our improv, or Matt's improv it's there, but not. So
could
It's
be better.
there. I'm not good at being just put on the fucking spot. It just
you just said to put you on the spot.
fuck you. How about that?
Can you not throw my things, please?
But like we said, we have skits. There a skit that I'm itching to do.
Don't give all the details.
No, just
Whet their appetite.
the
Bubble in
therapy
the bathtub.
one.
A therapy one.
Yeah, there's a therapy one that Caleb and I thought of a while ago. Probably back like when we
Think
first were brainstorming.
split,
Okay.
but you see a little more.
Yeah,
Like
on
nipples?
screen.
Like more nipples.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
You're kind of just leaving me with. Just
we
the-
can't tell the
Exactly.
audience. What about you, Caleb? What's the skit you're itching for us to do?
The God one.
Yeah, the God one. That's a pretty.
Because
good
that one's
one.
gonna be effect heavy.
Yeah.
You
What
thought New Challenger was. That's not New Challenger wasn't really effects. It was more animation, but
What about you?
I just
dodging
want
more
to get
After
started on
Effects.
doing like let's plays of the idea that we have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We can just
Have we really
say
talked
that.
about that?
We're also thinking about doing a Let's Plays, and
And before you freaking say it, that's another low input thing. That because they're easy. This makes sense. We're not just doing Apex.
we're not
and
just
Fortnite.
we're not just doing something. We're going to play shitty or good video games based on movies.
Movie
for, like,
video games.
PlayStation 1, 2, even 3 if there are some. The GameCube. So because we have a GameCube, and so I think we'll start there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I think that would just be fun to just play.
I'd say even there's got to be like TV show video games out there too.
Oh, definitely. Like it's just endless, and we'll just maybe record for like an hour or two, and then just chop it up into like 30
And
minutes.
if you
or
guys
something.
like it, we could do episodes.
yeah,
Like,
we
if
can
you
like
wanna
do
see-
like if you want to see us beat the entire freaking game of like Over the Hedge, then we'll do it. So,
Oh, you bet your sweet Bippy we got to beat that game.
God.
and then maybe
I
even
warned you.
I was saying maybe we could even just stream it and like do like have our faces. So then like we have like
Oh, I was playing on Facecam.
yeah, but like well obviously we record it, but like then also I guess like stream it to Twitch, so then they can actually watch us, and then we can just put like the compilation of
Yeah,
like, the
even
best
like our
moments.
Let's Plays could just be highlights, Twitch highlights.
Yeah, Twitch highlights. I think that's what the best idea is. Because sometimes we're probably just gonna be playing it and just like, yeah, this is kind of boring.
What the fuck was that?
Calm down.
It's okay,
That
Matthew.
scared me.
So
You
yeah,
only hear it.
Let's Plays are a thing. Connor is not here, but he is going to be joining the channel in his own way, which he'll be doing independent movies.
Mr. Indie Man himself.
So if anybody wants to just comment below to give him some encouragement to get started, that'd be nice, because I think he's a little scared.
Yeah.
I think he's a little scared to do his first one, because I told him to do Midsummer, and he's like, why don't we just do that in the podcast? And I'm like, okay, Connor.
The podcast isn't a review.
Yeah.
You
that's
can
what-
still.
do a maybe after that we can all just kind of pressure him and be like, do it.
Yeah, pressure washing. You
And
did
do
it?
we have any? No.
Okay.
Do we have any more things coming up for the channel?
Probably.
We want to do a segment called Cooking with Matt.
Oh, yeah, that's more of like a sketch.
More like a sketch, but I guess
That'll probably be in like the Wednesday time slot.
it relies on his improv, so he's got to flex those muscles.
I'm gonna start cooking.
What's the first meal going to be?
Chicken puffs.
Yeah, probably. I need to
Chicken
make those
puffs.
again sometime.
Oh
soon.
yeah, you.
Oh, you bet you're. I'm not going to say it.
Excuse me, unless
def-
you're gonna help buy the ingredients, you can both can fuck off.
You
Gosh.
can.
Yeah.
It wasn't implied that you're buying everything.
Well, I know, but still, I'm still salty that you guys just shit on my fucking.
What are you getting at?
I don't know. I can't fucking think. It's
Yeah.
been a long day.
Do it for the bit. Do it for the bit.
What bit?
I was going to say
Eight-
that we
8-bit?
could do it
64 bit? What kind of bits?
ASMR with that part of the process.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like, I'm just trying to give you input.
I don't know. I'm just
Matt's just being an ass.
You know what?
You know what?
Okay. But yeah, we definitely do want to divide the skits up a bit, because we would like to make some serious stuff,
Yes.
not just like a la detective skit, because that's still comedy. We would love to do
like
serious stuff.
I have like 3 or 4 scripts that like I would love to do like an actual like short film, like
that's-
10 to 15 minutes.
That's down the road.
No, it's not.
Do behind the scenes.
No, it's not.
Stuff.
It's not. Don't say it's down the road. It's
I'm just
right
saying, like,
around
the
the
serious
corner.
stuff can still be like short,
Okay, but like, think
like
about
2
it. Like,
5-minute.
we thought that like 250 subscribers was gonna be down the road, and it was around the fucking corner.
It's true.
Well, yes, yeah.
Chase
Yeah.
your dreams.
Thank you.
Chase your dreams, everybody.
If someone says you can't do it, do it.
Just remember Shia LaBeouf. Do it.
What they said.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we totally need to just do our own Shia LaBeouf thing.
We just got to do our own thing,
We
not
have-
somebody else's thing of our own. We just got to
Okay,
do our own
someone
thing.
brought this up the other day. If you're doing your own version of it, it's not stealing, it's inspired. if you're just totally copying the whole thing, yes, that's stealing. We are inspired.
All right, time to rob a bank.
Well, I guess, is there any more things we want to do? Talk about the channel?
Just look out for the 500 celebration.
Hopes and dreams that the thought of hitting 4 digits by the year.
Yeah.
Even like, not even by the end of this year, by the year of our channel being alive.
Right, yeah.
Which is like the second week of January.
I'm going to say it. We're going to hit 1,000 before the new year.
I would love it.
We need your help, guys. Help us out.
1,000 before the new. That gives us like 5 months probably. So.
Yeah, we didn't start hitting it off until like 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
And we hit a little dry spot, but I think we'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And then we also realized that sometimes like we just always got to do a reaction, even if like we don't think it's gonna be good. Just do it.
Like today.
For what?
There were like 3 trailers that came out.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know.
One of them has Anthony Mackie in it.
Well, just like we did the Dr. Sleep one, and I did not think that was gonna get buzz, but it did.
Yeah,
and
thanks
that's
for
Well, not
that,
even
guys.
that, but like we were just like, "Do you want to do it?" And we are like, "Sure." And then I come home and it's fucking Ewan McGregor on the fucking screen in the hole.
yeah, like, and like I
No.
wanted to, but like I just didn't think it was gonna get big buzz. Like it's almost at 2,000 views,
Yeah.
and that is what pushed us to 500. So thank you for those people that liked our reaction
Yeah.
of me singing and then Matt screaming.
Oh, 4 actually. We had the Angry Birds, Trolls World Tour,
Oh, of course, because we want to react to. I guess we could hate on it.
and Killer Man
I don't know what that is.
with Little Thor.
Oh.
Whatever. Liam.
So
Liam.
knock off Thor.
B grade Thor.
But we'll get there. It's just like we said. It's just summertime. Everybody knows it. You just want to go do fun stuff. You want to go visit family. Go some fun places. That's what we've been doing. So we'll really start getting back into it. But we're not slowing down. We're just busy. So we're still putting everything we got into the channel. But yeah, I think on that note, I'm
Point
good.
Blank. Point Blank.
Point
With
blank.
Anthony Mackie.
Interesting.
It's weird. It's not movie clips didn't drop a trailer for it. Oh, because it's Netflix.
But
I
yeah,
remember seeing it earlier today.
those are just. That's all I gotta say. I'm just happy that we are doing this finally. I'll never forget Caleb and my conversation back in November till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I was like, we should just start a YouTube channel because he always wanted to, and he has it, but he hasn't done anything yet. Waiting for Mario Maker, right?
Bet your sweet Pippi I am.
And so, back in November, it was just a thought, and then it became a reality. We found the name Atomic Evolution because you wanted evolution, right?
I think so.
You wanted evolution, and then I was like, Atomic sounds fun, and then Atomic Evolution,
Adam Evo.
Adam Evo, and then
I think my name was still pretty catchy.
what was yours?
The BBC. 'Cause we got Baker, Kayla, or fucking
Baker Butte Crane.
yeah.
BBC. Yeah.
Or AMC. We just both abbreviations are good.
Yeah, we have good abbreviations. That's pretty awesome. But and then Matt put it the best.
AMC, if you want to sponsor us, Andrew, Matt, Caleb.
Or BBC.
Yeah. The
We like
British
it.
I just
channel
want,
or
I want
the
free A pass. A list.
the
That's
other
what it is.
channel. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, but like that's what I was gonna say. I think Matt brought it up that like Atomic Evolution always sounds like we're evolving.
And we are.
And
This
we
channel
are.
is always going to be changing.
This channel is never going to be stale. We're always going to try new things.
And atomic because we're changing even on the molecular level.
You can't even see it, but
On
we're changing this
any
very
level.
second right now. we're
Look,
changing.
you see that? That's not even the same hand it was 5 seconds ago. Boom. Science.
What he
Was
said.
it every 5 years your body's totally
7
different?
years.
7?
7. I am basically a scientist now.
Well, I think on that note, this was our little break, and we're gonna get into the deepness.
Well, before that, have we done anything this past week we want to talk
Oh yeah.
about? I've been on vacation, seeing family. It's been a few months since I've been back there, so that's been great.
Yeah. Do anything fun?
There's a wedding.
Wedding.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Congratulations.
Oh, you see your
Anna and Thomas Zampino. Yeah, I did see that.
your brothers also.
Yeah, I was a
Literally
little
looks
mad.
like Joe Rogan.
When I really,
You don't think it does?
I can see his hair's longer now. So
Okay, but in that
Um,
picture, I was like, dude, this looks like Joe Rogan.
well,
like
I hear that
15
Tyler.
years ago.
You look like Joe Rogan. But
What were you
yeah,
gonna say?
I got up there and I saw the invitation on my parents' fridge and I was like, what the fuck? Where's mine?
Meanwhile, Matt and I are like, let's RSVP, let's be Caleb. So no like Cubs game or anything?
No,
No.
just a chill
Hung out.
time.
You went to China House.
Dude, the first day, I love China. I didn't even go to Portillo's. I'm sorry, Portillo's.
You, like at all? You were there for a minute.
That's what I'm gonna do as soon as I get back to Illinois. Is China House.
Not even Portillo's.
Thank you.
If anybody's in DeKalb, Illinois, come fucking find me at China House.
Squad up.
July 20.
Dude, live meetup,
we'll
guys.
Do July 22nd.
China House. We'll be signing up.
July 22nd, just to be safe, because I got some stuff going on over
Dude,
there.
I can't wait to do a Q&A finally. I think that's going to be our 1,000. Maybe.
Matt was thinking about doing like a live stream podcast for our 500, but I was like, I don't think we have that many dedicated
No.
people yet.
Yeah, maybe further down the line, maybe 10,000 we have to do like a Q&A, because you do need...
You need some people that you know are going to be watching
Yeah.
the video. You don't want like two people and then they ask a question. Where do you live? Atlanta. Okay, that was fun. Like
We have had one guy that we've discovered recently who has been giving us a lot of shit.
oh, we have a troll.
Oh, dude,
he's
love you,
hilarious.
Deathstroke. But try harder, man.
Yeah,
You're
kinda
not that
weak.
good. You're
Your
not that
reply
good.
game needs to step up.
Yeah, like
You're good, but you can get better, dude.
Mm-hmm.
like I love the one where he said he
are
was
you
like,
talking?
congratulations on your like you got more than 50 like
30.
views,
30 views,
30
yeah.
views, and then I was just like, thanks for being one of them. Like you just kind of come on, fire back.
Mm-hmm.
But
He hacks the channel and deletes it.
I guess
I mean, what he said.
Matt and I, nothing really. Matt's been raging hard on
You started
Apex.
school, too.
Yeah, I started
Summer school.
That's fun. But you've been,
I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, like,
he's been rusty.
I could
It's
hear
not
you.
even that I'm rusty.
Oh yeah, I was talking on the phone the other night, and I
At
was
least
in
8
his
times
room,
I could
and
hear you.
he could hear you on the phone yelling.
It's not that I'm rusty. It's just fucking bullshit. And my teammates just keep stealing my kills. Like, I'll literally do 97% of the fucking damage, and then my fucking teammate just turns around, sees me in a firefight, they just shoot him once, and they steal a kill. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, you have like no kills. Step it up.
But then
Yeah,
it shows
sure.
that you have all the damage. Right?
Yeah, like at the end of the game, I'll have like 1,200 damage and like 3 kills, and it's like, it's funny. It's just like, fuck you, dude. I literally put in so much fucking work.
yeah.
It doesn't matter if as long as they don't say anything.
I mean,
you know?
it matters to me because it's like I'm doing all the fucking work, and it's nice to see my work pay off when I reach the end of the game and I have 13 fucking kills. Like that just makes me feel good. I have nothing, nothing.
Obsession is a young man's game, Matt. Be careful.
I am still young. These knees aren't though. I'll tell you what.
Hey, boys, will work on that.
I showed Matt I, Tonya
Oh my god, that was fucking
the other night.
hilarious.
Have you seen I, Tonya? It's a pretty funny movie.
I could not figure out who the guy
oh,
was. That
we
played.
can't tell Caleb just in case we show him soon.
Yeah.
What
'Cause-
is that? A big person?
It's like the supporting actor or the main actor of the movie. Like obviously Margot Robbie's the main actress, but then the main actor.
I definitely kind of want
You
to watch
talking
it
about
again just
Sebastian?
for the
Oh,
fat guy.
so you know already?
Yeah, I know he's been in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
not fucking fit. And then like his name popped
Winter
on and,
Soldier.
like at the end credits, and I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding.
Because
me.
like I watched it on an airplane, and the whole time I'm just like, who is this guy? And obviously I couldn't check because I didn't have my phone on.
And he has like a mustache. too,
yeah,
right?
and that's what throws me off. And he doesn't have the long hair.
Yeah.
And so I'm just looking at him, and then I see it, and I'm so glad Matt had the same reaction because his name just popped up, and Matt just went, just like, duh, that's who. Because he is just so freaking funny. I love that movie, dude. I love it so. I've seen it 6 times in like 7
Really?
months. In like 7 months. I watched it 3 times in a week. I saw it.
Dude, there was
showed-
a slight chance that we could have worked on that movie.
I know. That's what I was telling Matt. Like, that Mitchell and I were driving one day, and we just saw a restaurant that they filmed at, and I'm like, what? This was filmed here? Like, cause didn't you meet that? There's one extra, like that you kind of were buddies with for like a
Oh, yeah.
minute,
Mhm.
and he was like,
Yeah, saw him at the Run Fair. the
he
other day.
was he was in the. Do you remember the scene right before they talk to the FBI in their hotel, and there's these 2 extras that walk out of the elevator? Do you kind of remember that shot?
yeah.
The gentleman, like with the red hair, that was like you saw him as like an extra. That's pretty awesome. Like
Yeah.
he's not like a little blur.
Or
but-
even like the catering crew we worked on.
oh yeah.
Just finished with that when we joined.
But yeah, if you haven't seen I, Tonya, I love it. It's funny. I say it's the white trash, Wolf of Wall Street. So go see it. That's. I think I say
Two totally different movies.
But like when it comes to the humor, the music, just
Okay.
the quirkiness of the characters.
Do you know Tanya Harding? No, I really don't. I wouldn't say that I do. Are you a bodyguard for Tanya Harding? Well, you didn't let me finish. I actually am. There's a fat guy in the movie. He's fucking hilarious.
And his eyes always like 4 steps ahead. 4 steps ahead. I love it.
I take it his eyes are always closed.
Yes, it's hilarious. The movie's great. We
Yeah.
should watch it definitely soon. 'Cause
Go
it's on
check out.
Hulu.
You own it. I take it.
No, it's on Hulu. I need it. So yeah, if you have Hulu, watch it. 'Cause it's been there for a
If you
minute.
have Tanya on Blu-ray and an extra copy, and you'd like to send it to us, we'll have a PO box
Fan
maybe soon.
mail.
Dude, we should start doing that.
We don't have fans.
We just-
Well, we can just get a PO box and just
we
be like,
get-
send us stuff.
you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't know that?
I don't know how the fucking world works.
You're a scientist.
Yeah.
That's different. I understand how molecules work.
It's the world, kind of.
No,
Yes,
not really.
I think once we get to like 5 digits, then it's like that's like opening up a Patreon now. It's like
Yeah. Here's a Patreon for our 507 subscribers. Oh, we got 1. Oh, it's Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Hey, your grandma might. She's been fucking sending you shit all the time.
You should be like, I don't even know what those are.
That's like $6, dude. $6 could have gone to our channel right there.
dude, you have like a millionaire uncle that.
Fair enough. But other than that, nothing really. I'm excited for the movies coming out soon. I feel like we're getting to the thick of the summer. Like I feel like July is kind of like summer because you have
almost midsummer. Would you say?
yes, exactly. Because you have Spider-Man, Lion King, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's 3 big movies.
And
Lion King.
midsummer.
Did we mention Lion King?
Yeah, we did.
El Rey Leon. It's gonna be so good.
Oh,
El Rey Leon. What?
I hope one of
in
us
Spanish.
hates it.
Oh. Yeah, I probably will.
No, you won't. No,
I just want Connor to go on.
He's not going to.
I know.
He's not going to see it.
Because he's a little bitch. Go watch these movies, asshole.
He's not. Like, it literally, he was not going to see Toy Story 4 until I told him Stuckman gave it an A. And he's like,
Oh
oh,
my
I guess I got to
God.
see it now. It's just like Jacob all over again. But, oh, also, I watched the Bruce Willis Comedy Central roast. Hilarious. Go watch it if you can. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. So
I just
What was
watched.
the name of the comedian?
I'll look it up right now. It's a fat Italian dude. and that's
Oh
all.
my god.
Because if it's who I'm fucking thinking of, well, he's probably not Italian, actually.
Is it the dude with like short black hair that you're
I
thinking
don't
of?
know, but it's the guy that's always on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yeah, I'm not saying different guy. I just watched Joe Coy's newest stand-up on Netflix. If you
Dude,
guys
he's
have
fucking
Netflix,
hilarious.
Joe Coy is
Dom
amazing.
Herrera. I don't know who
Let
he
me
is.
see.
Oh, Don Herrera.
Nope.
Yeah. Dude, he was
If you know Don Morera, hit this channel with a like and subscribe.
because he's the OG comedian. Apparently, he's hilarious. But yeah. Any more thoughts? This has been fun, just kind of rambling on the channel and just our hopes and dreams and just a bunch of thank yous everywhere.
Yeah.
If I could give you a like, I would. So,
If I could give you a kiss, I would.
here's a
I
like.
give
And
that,
here's a kiss.
and I'll give you a swipe right. Try to be something different. This is my retweet.
Oh yeah, we also have a Twitter.
I just
Yes.
posted something. I just posted something. Go check us out.
Yeah, we have a Twitter.
I think we're at what? Adam Evo?
Yeah, I think it's just at Adam Evo
I
or
don't-
at Atomic Evolution.
I don't know how it works. I'm gonna look.
There will
We
be
also
a
have
link.
a website, domain.com. I don't know. We don't have a website, not yet.
No, we don't have a website. We have our this podcast. Obviously, if you're listening to it, you know where the podcast is on Podbean or iTunes. All of our stuff down below. Matt has Letterboxd now. He has to get back
I was
on
getting
it.
into it before Matt interrupted me with the freaking parking spot over there.
I couldn't fucking think because we were moving. And I was like, "Don't turn around."
I don't know if it's a glitch on Podbean, but first off, it said the unreleased Men in Black had 10 downloads already. I'm like, I don't know about that. And it was on like the top 10 best podcasts that we have like the past 28 days. And Dark Phoenix wasn't on there. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I'm just like looking everywhere. Like, I can't see Dark Phoenix on anything. To see how many downloads it has. So I go to Dark Phoenix itself, and it has 10 downloads. I'm like, okay, Podbean meant Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
So we only have like 11, 12 views on YouTube for Dark Phoenix with 10 downloads.
It's pretty good. So that means at least 20 people have listened to it.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, if you guys do mind seeing us in our antics and would rather just listen to it, maybe on your commute to work, maybe on your jog, maybe you are furious with us and that's the energy you need to exercise.
Always
yeah,
a
if you just
review
want
on iTunes is great. I think it's 10 is like the least amount you need for iTunes to kind of look at you. So we have 5. So
Interesting. Yeah, and Spotify.
And we're on
Super
Spotify. I forgot
convenient
about
ways
that.
to listen to it. Because Podbean is a website. I don't think it's... Do they have an app?
They do. Podbean
Okay.
has an app, so you can download it on Podbean, but Spotify and iTunes, that's all you really need. So
And maybe SoundCloud. At some point.
maybe if we change our membership next
Because
year.
everyone's
So,
repping their SoundCloud when they get famous on Twitter.
yeah. So
Man.
anyways, on that note, I think we're going to end it here. We went on a little bit longer than usual, but I think we just had a lot to
Yeah,
say.
we probably won't be saying that much about Toy Story.
No, just
Maybe.
how lovable it is, but...
This is probably also a good time to not take a break, but cut the recording, give the camera a break.
Oh, yeah. So...
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a second.
And
we're back.
Hey, how's it
To
going?
finally get into those nitty-gritty spoilers of Toy Story 4.
To the point where Andrew might break down and cry because he realizes that this movie was everything I wanted
Yeah.
this movie to be.
I really didn't like, because like, you know, when we first heard that there's gonna be a Toy Story 4, we were like, why? And
Yeah.
now we're
Exactly.
like, yes.
And Stuckman said it perfectly. He's like, halfway through the film, you're going to realize why this movie was made, and it's going to make it amazing. And it was.
But even like right out of the gate, we were
Well, yeah,
laughing. We
right
were
out of the
giddy.
gate, I was, but like it's the moment when I'm just jumping right to it when there's the argument in the alleyway, and you realize why Woody is so motivated for this, and I'm just like, I'm getting chills right now because I was like, damn, that's so
I literally
sad.
thought within like the first like 25 minutes of the movie maybe that like Woody was gonna become suicidal.
They would not do that.
I know, but yeah, I don't know.
That was kind of like the you are a toy moment for me.
It was was so deep, and I just was like, wow, like it fit the story so well because yet you think, you know, Toy Story 3 ends and what's up?
I'll just tell you, or unless you look at your phone.
Okay, I'm looking at my phone.
Okay, the podcast is being derailed. What?
Okay, can we pause this?
What?
No, we'll just talk about it later. Let's just continue.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, we just got some
Sorry.
disturbing news.
Sorry about that.
I mean, I
guys.
could edit it out if you guys want to talk about it really quick.
No, we'll talk
it's
about it
okay.
afterwards. We won't forget.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, sorry. That was just
So
weird.
yeah, and like I definitely thought that Woody was gonna become suicidal because he was just like, he just had all these conversations with Forky, and I was just like, maybe he's just lost his way and he's gonna just.
Can you carry me?
Aw,
Can you
dude,
carry
I
it?
love how he walks. Yeah, he's like he's just giving up on walking.
I don't know if he gave up. I think it was just like he couldn't keep up, so he just fell.
Yeah. And I thought like, I do. I remember the first teaser when everybody's holding hands and they're swinging. And you see Forky, and you're like, what the is that?
And then he starts screaming.
You're gonna ruin this movie. And like, I loved him. He was great.
Trash.
Dude, like Aladdin, he was almost the best part.
Nah, Woody was the best part. But Forky, no.
As far as comedy.
As far as comedy,
Forky was definitely-
Ducky and Bunny, dude.
But Forky had the whole movie. Ducky and Bunny didn't come until like halfway through.
That's true. That's true. But when they were in it, they stole it.
And like none of us, I don't know if you realized it in the trailers, but like they were connected. I thought they were totally free.
Oh,
Ducky
I
and
mean,
Bunny were connected.
Oh, yeah.
I never.
I think for the marketing, they're free.
Yeah, maybe that was some
I
liberty.
think for the
Maybe.
marketing, they're free. No, they are. They're definitely free in the marketing. Like, because there's shots of like them separated,
Oh,
like in marketing. So
I thought at some point they would be separated at least.
yeah, I thought they were gonna like break apart and they're gonna be like, oh my
Clever
gosh.
Pixar, very clever.
Yeah, it was. I love that dynamic between those two. But I guess we'll start off like this movie. It just kind of picks up, and it just feels like another day. And you're just like, oh, here's the gang. We're all back together.
Yeah.
Let's like I don't know, like I want my Woody now, and just like hang on to him and Buzz Lightyear. And right off the bat, though, it's pretty sad that like she's totally not into Woody, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
She was so into Woody when Andy gave it to her.
Yeah.
You ungrateful little girl.
And I totally forgot about that little rag doll character who was
Yeah.
kind of like in control of Bonnie's toys. That was kind of like Woody's position.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
'cause,
was
like,
a weird dynamic.
Because
that
like
there's
when
just
Woody
two
was
groups
just like
being-
talking and like trying to get everybody like all set up for play dates and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "What are you doing? This is my rodeo," and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I know. I'm just
It's kind of, it's kind of awkward. It's
Yeah.
like
like I felt bad for Woody. I'm just like, oh okay, well,
Yeah, when did that get agreed upon? Did Woody just not want to be the leader anymore?
well, I don't think it's that. I think it's just that like he just joined this faction and he was the leader of his faction, and now he's in this new faction, and this.
But
is
weren't
their
those
leader.
the daycare toys?
No, those were Bonnie's toys.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, Bonnie already had toys.
Oh, I don't remember Toy Story 3, so I just kind of
What happened in
assumed.
Toy Story 3 was Woody fell off a tree, and Bonnie found him and took her in his her backpack, and then he ends up at Bonnie's house, and then he has to find where Andy is, and then like Trixie and the Porcupine Dude and all those characters are trying to help him. But
I
then
thought it was at a preschool. Did
No.
she take him to the preschool?
no, he was at the preschool, and then he goes to because remember they're all going to get donated to the preschool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tries to escape the preschool when everybody else is staying there, and then that's when Bonnie takes him. So all the gang is at the preschool while Woody is at Bonnie's place, and then he realizes that Lotso's crazy, so he has to go back to the preschool to save his friends.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really remember the movie at all?
No.
No.
I
And then
think I
it
was
became
just
like
it came out 9 years ago.
I'm pretty sure I was just thinking about Toy Story 2 when I was watching it.
fun fact. Toy Story 3 is the only movie that I've ever watched the commentary for, the director commentary.
The only one. Why that one?
I think one day I was just kind of like cleaning my room and like I wanted to watch a movie, but like not really. And so I was like, you know what? Like I've never watched a commentary, and then I just picked Toy Story 3, and it was fun. And that's like that's my thing about commentaries is that like the idea of it's awesome, but then like I'm like, but I just kind of want to watch the movie. Like
Yeah.
The Thing, I would love to hear the commentary, but then I'm just like, but I just want to watch the movie. And then like you just watch the movie. Now you're gonna watch the movie again, like the next day, but with commentary. Like I'm just like, I don't really know about that. It's kind of just like a double-edged sword. You either pick one or the other.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it sounds like it'd be a good idea to put it on for like background noise.
right, and just hear interesting things. It's like reading trivia, but like with the actual people
Yeah,
on set saying it. But that's probably where trivia even comes from. It's people just like reading it and listening, and then they write it down. But I loved how Woody he knew what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I've been here before. I'm an old toy, okay? Apparently he was made in the 1950s.
yeah.
Did not see that coming. I thought he was made in the 1990s, but
Well, it's just because that's when the movie came out.
yeah, but I just thought like he like
So is he just on a shelf for like 40 years
yeah, I
and
was
it was
like, where
given
did
to
he
Andy?
come from? Oh, prequel. That's what they'll do.
Don't give them ideas.
Don't do it, Disney.
Because
we
obviously
always
they
say
listen
listen
to
to us,
podcast.
Disney. Don't listen to us when I just say that. We don't need a Monster University.
But we need a solo Buzz movie from
Yes.
the TV show that
Or we
he's based off
just
of.
need a reboot of the TV show.
On Disney Plus, we are now robots. Disney,
Give
we
us
are your
Zurg.
community.
Give us Zurg.
I was hoping he was gonna make at least like a poster of him or something.
Dude, like he was just Toy Story 2. He was in 1 for a little bit.
No, not
Not
even.
even. He was just Toy Story. That's
Well,
lame.
he's an end credit scene of Toy Story 3, where like a new box is delivered to toys.
And he wasn't even
Zurg
like the
pops
main
out.
villain in Toy Story 2.
No, but man, is
He was just a side
awesome.
villain.
I love him. He's so cool. Like, have you seen like the actual live like
He shoots
toy
foam balls.
that you can get of him? Like he's big.
yeah,
I love him. Like I would love to just own that toy because it's such a cool It's literally Darth Vader, kind of.
yeah.
But like
But he looks more evil than Darth Vader.
in ways, yeah. He's more of a
It's
full
just an
robot.
angrier face.
Yeah, he's more of the frown face. But,
And the way he moves, he doesn't walk. He has like wheels.
and that's my favorite thing about one of my favorite things about this movie is that there wasn't really a villain. And like, I don't think the Toy Story movies really need a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Toy Story 1, you just had a kid. He was a bully.
Yeah, the villain she was more of an obstacle.
Yeah. Toy Story 2, you have the prospector, and like he wasn't like a true villain. He just kind of like he had an agenda that he saw his way.
And then 3.
And then and then
When
you
they
get
almost
Hitler.
die.
So Lotso was just a straight up villain,
Yeah.
and that was it fit that movie. And then this one,
Who played Lotso?
some old white dude, I think. I want to say Jeff Bridges, but I know it's not him, so I don't know. But then this movie, at least from the marketing I got, it was Gabby Gabby and the dummies were the villains, and they had their introduction was pretty creepy. They're just strolling her in the baby carriage and just
You are so terrifying.
yeah, that was kind of, I was like, oh, and then like I was kind of like, is Woody gonna die when he gets his like thing ripped out of him? That was kind of stressed out.
Yeah.
And also, it looked like it got more ripped out, and then later on, it looked
It
like
just got fixed.
Yeah, it got fixed. Like it fixed itself. Like it didn't look as terrible as the rip was happening.
Which that's really cool. Is that actually how sound boxes worked back in the day? It was just a little record?
I guess so.
'Cause that's cool.
That's pretty
That's really cool.
old-fashioned technology. It's interesting.
It was kind of nice and refreshing. Like after Gabby got, the voice box and everything, that the dummies like, took the time to sew them back up, and like, they were chill about it.
It showed that
Maybe that was just like a subverted expectation that like they thought they'd just tear them apart.
yeah, like that, and that's what I liked about the movie is that like you thought they were the villains, but nope, they just wanted the voice box and like
And Woody never really cared. He doesn't.
yeah, like, and that was like kind of where I was like, where's this movie going with Woody? What's
Yeah.
happening to Woody? Like he's
Yeah.
losing
He's-
his trademark. Like we're never gonna hear that again. If they ever do anything with Woody, we're never gonna hear it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of crazy thinking about that he's not gonna have the little pull string on it.
Yeah.
I'm getting really sad. I felt like Toy Story 3 was the end of my
It's a
childhood, but
completed
now I
arc.
kind of feel like this is the end of my childhood because like Woody is done.
I mean, yeah, it's still yet to be seen what they're gonna do with him, if they're gonna do anything with him. But I don't know. I really like this movie though. Definitely a great movie.
This was definitely a great movie, and I love all the antique stuff. Was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Dude, Plush Rush.
Second Chance. I just love the
the name of
the
it.
name of the antique Second Chance. That's really nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just talk about
That was definitely like the funniest part.
Funniest scene. You saw it in the trailer.
You saw one of them.
Well, that's the thing. You think that's it, but it's not, and it just like.
I'm remembering the last one.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the best one because
Yeah.
you're just like, it's just like her counting the money, and you're like, they're gonna pop them now.
When's it gonna happen?
They're her driving home. They popping them out. Cuts back
And she
to
kind
them.
of like looks in the back mirror. She's like,
Yeah, and then like she does the freaking bubble bath,
Oh my god.
and then
Even like when the reveal happened, like Bunny's eyes when he's just like,
yeah, like they
Yeah.
just go, and then. But I love like halfway through that, like they cut and like the little doll's just like, where's this going?
Yeah.
It's just
dude. By the way, the little doll, like, all right, I'll be there in a second.
oh, you're down the stairs.
Was
Like,
that an
I thought
actual
she
toy?
like legitimately died when she got eaten
Oh,
by a cat.
yeah.
And I was just like, am I supposed to be sad at this part? Or I don't
right?
I was just shocked. I was like, Pixar,
know. Yeah.
calm down.
Dude, yeah. What was up with that cat's face? Like, we both were like,
Dude,
is
did
it
you
wearing
think
glasses?
the cat was wearing glasses?
When it was like asleep?
Kind
Like
of.
its eyebrows or something looked
Yeah, it
like
had
it
the
had
little
like it
white
looked like it was wearing
fur.
glasses.
This animation has come so far. That looked like such
I'm so
legitimate
pissed we missed the
cat.
part where Stuckman was talking about the raindrop that just looked
Oh, of course we missed
Perfect.
it.
in real life.
We always say we're going to see a movie again. I feel like we never do besides Endgame. I think I really want to
Oh.
watch this movie again because, like, first off, if there is
So many
a
jokes.
short, I want to see it. Second,
Has Pixar ever missed a short?
no, I don't think so. But it's just weird that like it's not marketed. I don't get it. But unless it's just like a Toy Story short, which they've done in the past, maybe that was just it. I don't know.
Dude, if it's like a Chess 2,
Don't even get me started.
that's Bug's Life, right?
That's Bug's Life. The greatest Pixar short, in my opinion, up with the greatest movie of all time. For Pixar.
Easy there. Cowboy.
What's your favorite Pixar short? That's a fun question right now. What's your favorite one?
Oh, the bird one is
The In Front of
a
Monsters,
family
Inc.
favorite. 'Cause it's just so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to.
Look at them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
I really love the dumpling one.
the which one?
That one was nice.
Oh, the
one of
dumpling
more
one?
recent ones. Even though you were hating so much.
We already talked about it. We don't need to talk about it again. It's fine. But
It's like whenever Amanda keeps bringing up, you guys hate it.
no, we don't. But
Stop guilt tripping us.
Yeah, mine is the Chess Guys for sure. I love that one. I think it's so funny.
It's definitely like the classic one that you think of. I will say that.
I guess Matt will just be looking at that. But if there is one,
Oh wait, no. Sorry, Kitball.
but like that's not in like in front of a movie. Though.
True.
You have to think of one that's in front of a movie.
But if we're saying all time, then Kitball. Just kidding.
I know they have like the one where it's like the.
I would say Piper. Looking at all of these.
Oh, Piper was just so groundbreaking.
Yeah, that was like the first. That was like
so realistic.
the hint of Pixar being like, we can make real life.
Dude,
It was also
Pixar could just
fucking
take
adorable.
2 years to make the most realistic looking movie. I don't know, because like this is the closest we got, like seeing the porcelain on Bo Peep and the mat of Jesse and Woody.
I was like, but even like a simpler, like just like when they pull up to the antique shop and you just see
All
the flowers and the
boxes.
building, and I'm like, is this real? And they just animated the characters because like.
And like
it is
Gabby
just-
Gabby looked like a doll.
her hair,
legit doll.
like
Even like the little like inserts of it. Like you
Yeah.
could see each individual.
it's insane. You look at Sully and you think that was groundbreaking, and then you look at the hair on Gabby Gabby and you're like, is that real hair? Are you a real doll? Like I can't tell anything right now, and it's just
God, the eye movements were perfect too.
Yeah.
yeah. The animation. You look at this, and then you look at Trolls 2, and you're just like,
Have you seen it though? Have you seen it? Can you judge it yet? You haven't seen it yet.
fine. Look at Trolls, and then look at this movie, and you're just like,
If anything, ugly dolls, and then or the emotion.
Oh God, there it fucking is.
what?
The cockroach.
Oh my God!
again?
It's over by the trash
You
can.
clipped so hard.
I'm sorry,
Keep
dude.
talking.
Is this gonna happen every podcast now, Matt?
I don't fucking know, but it scared me, Kayla. What do you want me to do? Why do you have to use my shoe?
Do you want?
Oh my. Anyways,
Use my shoe. Use my shoe. It's fine.
okay, Matt.
Huh?
Who's your favorite Toy Story character?
Buzz Lightyear. Absolutely.
Buzz Lightyear.
I think because Tim Allen's always just been a really
It's not on the shoe.
okay. Tim Allen's just always been like really hilarious in my opinion. Like I mean, I think it was fuck.
He's so
What was his TV show that he had? Tool Time.
Home Improvement.
Yes.
Tool Time was like the actual show in the show.
I wonder if that's on Hulu because I would love to watch that again. That was hilarious.
Dude, it's a shame because like he has this new show
Oh, Last Man Standing.
and it's all right, but it's not Home Improvement.
Yeah. But
He's
I mean,
more of a TV guy than Tom Hanks is more of a movie guy. Tim Allen. I love Galaxy Quest. You ever see that?
Dude,
I don't think so.
Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus.
I mean that's good too, but like that's more just like you only watch that during the winter.
You should see Galaxy Quest though. It's pretty much a spoof
I haven't seen it so long.
on Star Trek. Alan Rickman is great. Sigourney
Williams
Weaver
in that?
is in it. I don't think he's in it.
I think he's the robot, but he plays a robot in something else. I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, but then yeah, like you should. It's a really funny movie. It's really funny. What about you? Favorite character?
All time or in this?
All time.
I don't know. I was thinking about cockroaches when you guys were thinking about this. Probably Buzz or Zurg. I just love that whole lore.
Yeah.
For me, it's Woody.
Yeah.
I love Woody. I mean, it's like it's either like you pick one of the three, or then like your favorite side character. Like, it's like, what's your favorite side character? Get a little more unique.
Ham.
Ham. All right, you.
Slinky.
Slinky. Mr. Potato Head. That's kind of fun. We're all different
Okay.
people.
Let us know what
Or the
down in the
penguin
comments
guy.
what's your guys' favorite
Wheezy.
character and side
Wheezy.
character. are.
Wheezy.
He was only
In the
Toy
second
Story
one.
2, yeah.
Yeah, he was sad with the dust, and he's like,
Was You Got a Friend of Me just the first one, or was it both? Or was
oh,
it just the
it's
second?
in both, but it was from the first one.
I kind of wish they
I think
kept
it was.
doing that.
I think it was also in the third one, maybe. It's like,
right? But like I thought that's like the Toy Story theme. So
Oh
like,
no! The third one had a new song.
you can have a new song, but like still put You Got a Friend of Me.
Like You Have a Friend of Me is like up there as one of the best like movie songs written for a movie. It's so good. Do you
I
remember?
mean, we did get a little bit of it, just the.
oh
at the
yeah, but
beginning,
not like the singing. So then we were all just like, "You've got a friend
If anything, the credits
in me."
after the main credits are done.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you remember in senior year when we did our film class and we watched the video where it was like top 100 songs in movies or whatever? And do you remember that?
I think so.
And like 70 of them were like movies from like the 50s, and I'm like, this is stupid. Like number like 98 was like Lose Yourself, and I'm like, that should be in the top 10. That song is amazing. These 70-year-olds have no idea what they're doing. Because like number 1 was like Play It Again, Sam, for Casablanca, and I'm like, what? Like, I love that movie, but like that's the number 1 song ever? I don't think so. But anyways, that was just like a little thought I had.
Get fucked.
Because You Got a Friend of Me is just such an iconic song.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
great.
And like you just hear the beginning of it and you're just like, I'm in a good place.
Oh, dude, Kingdom Hearts 3. That's like the music in that. Like when it's not like when you're not battling Heartless and you're just running around, you just hear that. And I was like, Toy Story, I love it. This movie was just a lot of fun. Like I said, I just had a smile on my face instantly.
Yeah.
I was like, I am ready. Like, and I kind of just feel stupid that I was so mad about this movie. Because, like, the moment I got in there, I was sold. Like,
I kind of want more now because I really don't want this to end. Like they do such a good job with these sets of movies.
Mm-hmm.
and, like,
I mean, the hardest thing would probably just be keeping the voice actors around.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
And
do get expensive after.
not even expensive,
Wow.
just, like,
Old.
Yeah.
old. Like, we lost Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah.
And, I mean, maybe, like, everybody else will be around for, like, a good 15 years, hopefully 15 years. So, like, if they do want to do another one in 10 years, do it.
Sorry.
But it's just, I guess we'll get kind of into the thick of it where what I didn't see it coming was like Woody splitting up, like realizing that
Like you felt it was gonna happen because like it didn't feel right either
it
way.
didn't. Like I was just like he
him
was
leaving wouldn't feel right and him staying wouldn't feel right.
because like he's there with Bo Peep and you can just tell he has such a deep connection with her, and I love it. Like there's just like this deep connection that they have together, and you're just like, don't go, but don't stay.
Was
like,
him and Jesse always just like a platonic like brother sister kind of thing?
Yeah,
I think so.
Because like her and Buzz like kind of like hooked up.
Oh,
or whatever,
yeah.
So.
Did they really?
Well, no, but like
Well, I mean, not like
that was
physically.
like
No, but like remember like the joke in like Toy Story 2, like when Jesse's like showing off and like Buzz's like wings pop
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's great.
forgot about that. I Bo Peep's an actual character now.
I love it,
Dude, she was-
love it.
Like she was, like her design in the first ones were just so boring too.
I get where they were going because like she's like a porcelain doll and
Mm-hmm.
like she's just meant to be like this thing on like she's just meant to be like a little art piece on
Mm-hmm.
here.
And she's fragile.
And she's fragile. And this one like badass.
Yeah.
And she's literally looks like Rey from
Yeah.
Star Wars. I remember that's the joke we made in our mini.
But yeah, look at that. Can't really show it on the podcast. But oh my god, just go back. Like her first design looks totally different than
Oh, totally.
that one. Like her face is probably totally different too.
Yeah, they definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder when they thought of the storyline. I wonder if they had this idea when they were wrapping up 3 because they. Like,
Honestly, it'd be nice if they just had a few stories like by the second one. They're like,
because
what
that's
do we
what
do?
the biggest thing about 3 was. Everybody's like, "Where's Bo Peep? Why isn't Bo Peep?" And they just casually he mentions in the beginning that we've lost people like Bo Peep, and I'm like,
Why?
Where did she go? Why? Like, could you not
Why
afford the
only her?
actress? And like, in the sense, maybe they just didn't have the idea. Maybe they just realized she's a porcelain doll. She can't really move crazy. And in this third movie, we need the toys to do a little more action.
I'd like to believe they're doing some Kevin Feige level shit. It's like, no, we got a story that we might explore.
with her character and
Yeah.
the thought of losing your identity. And
Maybe that's why they took such a long break from the Toy Story genre.
yeah, honestly, like, and I know that's what Connor, his biggest thing about Pixar the last 10 years is
All sequels.
all sequels. All sequels. You had Monster University, Toy Story 3, Cars 2, Cars 3, Incredibles 2, Finding Dory,
And like, I get it.
all these sequels. And now you have Toy Story 4.
Originals are nice, but like when you take all this time to set up this universe in one movie, it's like,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
kinda want
wanna
more.
I want you guys to expand on it, which is fine. I mean, I enjoyed this.
yeah.
And I want more now.
And it's to the point where they had a TV show for Buzz Lightyear because he was so
It was
big.
So good.
They
A
have
few
all,
games.
They have
games
all
are kind
the
of implied at this point.
the minis, like the little short movies, TV movies, where like there was an Easter egg where Woody was hiding behind that lunch pail and it was like that dinosaur. And that's like that's what like a short film is with the dinosaur like action figures, and they have like a horror one, and like so they expanded on the lore of Toy Story and not the movies, and so like you can just tell that, and it makes sense. Toy Story is their baby. It's the project that they always would love to come back to.
I totally took for granted how funny seeing Woody's dangly legs flail around was.
It's great. And so
But like, yeah, the ball, the Pixar ball, doesn't that come from Toy Story?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that is Pixar's movie.
I don't know if the pizza truck was in the movie at all. But the shot when Buzz escapes and he hits by the porta potty, the dude's leg has a tattoo of it.
Okay, is that all that matters? Is the logo?
No, it was like the actual like truck itself. It was the truck and like the rocket on it, because that's their thing, is having that in every movie.
Well, not
Right.
every movie, but like they always tie in like some.
Well, it's
Other-
mostly that.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
There definitely was some theorizing about this movie
Yeah.
with seeing a girl that looks suspiciously like Boo
It was Boo.
from Monsters Inc.
It was Boo.
and
It was Boo.
the
I'm
French
so
kid
mad.
looking like
Look at me. It
Linguini.
was Boo.
I'm so
Alfredo
mad that you
Linguini.
guys missed the little Star Wars
Yeah.
toys. That was
Dude,
you
there
know,
was
like,
so much to look at.
you know, like the really old toys where like the lightsaber just comes out of their hand.
Maybe.
Like it's really.
Are you just
old.
recognizing this now because you got a whole box full of Star
Dude,
Wars
I'm
toys?
so excited. Like my mom remembered that. But anyways, no, like I just know like, cause like they're so tiny, and it's Obi-Wan.
Do you have one of those in there?
No, those are like the really old ones. And it's Obi-Wan, and he cuts off the dude's arm from Episode 4. Like they do that scene again. You know what scene I'm talking
Yeah.
about with
No,
Mos
I know.
Eisley?
Yeah.
So that's the scene that they do, and it's hilarious. Great, Brent texted me 7 minutes ago.
This podcast will be wrapping up soon.
Yeah, I'll be wrapping up. But anyways, that was a fun little cameo because it's just like, we get it. You own
Yeah.
you own Star Wars, Disney, and you own Pixar. You own everything.
I mean, you got to throw it in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't, but
You do.
you don't.
You do.
But you do.
You do.
You don't.
You do. You do.
You don't.
do.
No, you don't.
You do. Since, fuck us. Since we're arguing, Boo was in the fucking movie.
You know what? I really don't want to put my input because I don't want to be the tiebreaker on this. This is too entertaining.
Yeah.
You
What
don't,
is your thoughts?
You do.
Do you need Star Wars in a Pixar movie?
My thought is that we just need more of the white soldier not getting high-fived.
Fuck, we didn't talk about that yet.
Dude, that was probably like the second best joke in the movie.
The second
Yeah.
part, when he would just like went up to Woody, and he's just like,
He just gave up even more. Like, it was just funny. Like when the other two guys were getting high fives, he's like, "Hey, oh,
It happened like 3 times, and you're just like,
nope, not me."
all right. If you're watching this, stay through it. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because you guys probably go see this again if you haven't fucking stayed through all the way to the end
Yeah,
credits.
it's true. If you don't say to the end credits, they spice up the Pixar logo.
Yeah.
So there is no like end credit scene, but they just spice that up
Okay.
with 2 characters.
"Wait, you didn't want to spoil that in the spoiler section?"
No, but I mean, like, if they're talking to if they're watching the spoiler section, then they've already seen
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but did they stay to the end?
Yeah.
No.
Stay till the very end.
We're not
the
going to
white,
say what it is.
the white
'cause
soldier comes back
Yeah.
for a second,
and
and it's
worth it.
hilarious.
We kind of were just hanging out. I don't even think we kind of like wanted to hear the music and just talk and stuff
Yeah.
after the movie. But
Like that's the thing. Like even if there's not something we've definitely grown in appreciating, to just giving that respect.
yeah, just even if we're not like reading every name, we're just
I
We're
think
like,
that's
wow,
the
there's
thing.
a
You're
lot of
paying your
people.
respect by just sitting there.
yeah, you're watching the credits, which not a lot of people do.
And plus, it's not as busy. Getting out of the theater, you wait for everyone to leave, and then you can just stroll outside.
But yeah, so like I just want to talk about the ending a little bit more because I just did not want it to happen. We kind of like just glossed over it, but it was just so hard because like you're
The
like,
parents were having such a bad time.
oh my, that was hilarious.
I just want to go.
I want him to go to jail.
Dude, first off, why do they go stop by a carnival and never go to the carnival?
Right? Their road trip was a little weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, here, let's stop here. Okay, let's leave. Let's stop here. Okay, let's leave. Let's stop here. Okay, let's leave.
Also, I know we want to talk about the ending, but first off, that kindergarten teacher is the worst. Why are you letting Bonnie sit by herself? You asshole.
yeah, that's true.
And that boy
On a side note,
is also
she
an
can
asshole.
fucking Get it.
Oh, the teacher. Yes.
Oh my
Hot.
gosh.
But like, is it Mrs. Fantastic level hot?
Mrs. Fantastic.
I mean, sorry,
Oh,
Mrs.
oh.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh no, hotter.
What? Dude, she's thick.
She's thick, but it's a fake thick. I don't really like her short hair.
Get out of
Okay,
here.
but if she had longer hair,
Why are we talking
Maybe.
about
Her
this?
voice is kind of weird.
I knew you were gonna fucking say something like
I
that.
don't know. I mean, like,
Just like when
congratulations. You can.
It got mentioned
you can
that
bend
Jesse's
yourself
voice
around.
was
Mr.
weird.
Fantastic can also do that. You don't see me wanting to fucking fuck him in the ass.
This is supposed to
Pride
be.
Month.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Anyways,
I mean, he can make the shape of anything you want. Okay, but yes, the ending.
yeah, let's get back to the ending. Cause I don't know, guys. I just feel it just wrecked me a little bit. Cause like you think of Toy Story 3, and like
Was that when you teared up?
yeah, it was just like it was the realization like when he did the big group of like his friends like Rex and
I legit thought he was just gonna say like, not even bye to Buzz, and he just ran off. And I was like, that's it. I was like, no.
no, they
Yeah.
would not do that. But like it just was like when they were doing the big hug, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like this feels like the ending. Like this feels like
Yeah.
the ending to Toy Story. Not Toy Story 3 when they're saying goodbye and like everybody's happy ever after. It's Woody realizing that he like Andy was his kid and now he's just gonna go make a million kids happy. And for me, I'm just like, that is awesome because like
At the expense of a carnival worker that is probably losing his job now.
at the expense of never seeing them again. It's so sad thinking about that because like they're toys, like they're best buds, and just like whenever it's just when you ever have great characters that do separate, like at the end of Lord of the Rings 3 when you know it's all said and done and the characters separate and you're just so sad because you're just like, yo, these characters have been on these journeys for 3 movies for like 12 hours and we're about to say goodbye to them and you don't want that, and it's just great.
I think it just sucks because that's like life. As
Yeah.
much as you want it, like you'd want all your friends to like live in the same neighborhood,
It like
but people end up moving to different states.
that's where I think this one relates more to us because it is that like I'll see you around.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own thing. It's been real for the last 20 years, but like
That's even worse because they're toys and they have no mode of transportation.
right, like, and so like I guess that comes to the moment like, could they do another? Could they do a Toy Story 5 without Woody?
Or if it was just Woody.
I don't know. Buzz needs his time to shine. One last
Mm-hmm.
time.
But what would it be? Because that's my biggest thing about, like, if you're like saying like if you're talking about like a Buzz Lightyear, like where it's like not in our
Toy
world,
Story 5: The Revenge of Zurg.
but like
Yes.
it just has to like have meaning, I guess.
Dude, could you imagine if like as they're driving away, Zurg just pops out and just shoots Buzz in the back of the head and he falls out the window?
Because like in a way, Buzz's arc is completed in Toy Story 1.
Yeah.
If anything, Woody's arc just begins in Toy Story 2. Like Toy Story 1, I don't think Woody has an arc of Woody has just an arc in every one. Buzz really only has an arc in the first one. And then he is more of the comedic relief supporting actor.
Yeah.
Because in the second one, he has the duel of his doppelganger. In the third one, he gets the Spanish stuff on and gets his memory erased. And like,
That's what happened.
and in Toy Story 1, Woody's coming to terms that Andy has another favorite toy. In Toy Story 2, he's coming to terms that he used to be this big sensation and that he like people adore him, but he wants to go back to his kid. Toy Story 3, he's realizing that he has to move on from Andy growing up. And in this one, he is finding out that he doesn't even know what he wants to do anymore with his life. Meanwhile, Buzz is just kind of in the background as the comedic relief. And I almost feel like Toy Story has always been intended that way. Because it starts with Woody in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends with Woody in the fourth one. And so I just think Toy Story is Woody's story. And I said this after Toy Story 3, that they couldn't make another one.
Mm-hmm.
But after this one, I feel like you really can't make another one.
Like all the arcs feel like close.
Yeah, it feels like the toys in Bonnie's place. They're just gonna grow up with Bonnie, and then who knows what's gonna happen. But Woody is out there doing his adventure with Bo Peep and everybody else. I know I just talked a lot.
I just had this thought about if they do a spin-off like Buzz Lightyear, a Toy Story. I would just love that as a title.
Toy Story ... story.
If Disney's done it once, they can do it again.
We haven't even really talked about, just quickly, Keanu Reeves' character.
We knew he was going to be great, and he was fucking great.
He was great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Kaboom. Canada.
It was, yeah, I love it. It was like his home too. Like,
yeah,
they did that just for him. Like, they probably thought of the character and they were like,
oh my god, I just realized, because it's a fucking play on Evel Knievel, the greatest stunt hero of America, Keanu Reeves is the greatest stunt hero, technically, of Canada.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Yeah.
There could be a lot of great stunt people from Canada we don't know about. Come to find out, Jackie Chan's from Canada. Or like, I'd fucking say Tom Cruise is the greatest stuntman in America.
Yeah, probably, since he still does his own stunts.
Mm-hmm.
So final thoughts on Toy Story 4?
Was anybody asking for it? Probably not. Did we need it?
More than we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
needed this movie.
It wasn't the Toy Story we deserved. It's the Toy Story we need.
It was really refreshing that it was a funny movie. It was something that we could just all laugh to a lot.
And it was it was just such good writing.
Yeah.
It didn't rely on stupid fart jokes or minion humor. They just had really good writers, a really good story, really good characters. And it just shows you that anybody can find enjoyment out of a kids movie.
Mm-hmm. A good kids movie.
This is definitely in my top 10 of the year. I know it's definitely my top 10.
Yeah. Would you say
Endgame?
Your number 4?
Endgame. Endgame again.
Can't do that.
No.
You got some movies. Mm-hmm. Where would you rank it in the 4? I know we just saw it and you haven't seen 3 recently, but
definitely 2. 2's so good.
It's hard.
Maybe 1. I haven't seen it in so long. I will just say, by benefit of the doubt, I'll go 2, 1, 4, 3.
That's what I'm thinking. But it's this thing. It's you watch the first one and it's just so nostalgic.
Yeah.
That it's it can't because 2 is
and they look so weird. I feel like if anything, 2 looks more like 3 than it looks like 1. Because I feel
Do you know the history behind Toy Story 2? It was going to be a straight to VHS movie.
That was still around the time when they were doing straight.
Disney was pushing for straight to VHS, but then somebody saw it and they were like, "This is way too good of a movie for VHS." So then they scrapped it, made the movie in 18 months, and pumped it out. 18 months or something like that.
I just feel like they looked more polished in 2 than they did in 1.
Well,
and that polish kind of stayed in 3 and 4. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I haven't seen them in so long.
I would have loved to.
I just want a remaster of Toy Story 2, the game.
If we were doing our Let's Plays, we totally would have played that for this. That would have been fun. But Matt, what about you? Kind of the same?
I think once. Are we still doing our top movies of the year?
Oh no, we were just ranking the Toy Stories.
Toy Stories.
Yeah, fuck. I'm not ready to rank movies right now.
I would say 1, 4, 2, 3.
1, 4, 2, 3. All right.
Whoa, really?
Number
2
one
that
was
far
just.
down?
Number 1 was just. I mean, it was.
It's hard. It's hard.
It was fucking groundbreaking.
It literally, as Connor put it, we were having a conversation. It broke ground. It changed the movie industry as we know it. Yeah.
Was that Pixar's first movie?
Yeah. It was the first animated 3D movie ever. It was just when Walt Disney did Snow White, and that was groundbreaking for animation.
Yeah.
This was groundbreaking, and this was going to change animation, and it has, because 2D pretty much no longer exists.
But even on a level of fun to watch.
Yeah,
Like, what would you?
Sid was definitely hilarious.
Mhm.
Because like there was that one fucking shot where
That's such a nightmare.
he brings the fucking like magnifying glass.
We
up
will,
to his teeth. He's like, I'm gonna kill
I
you.
love-
Pause it real quick. Pause it.
So another funny part was when Buzz like gets stupid and like loses his arm and he's like having the tea party and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I love that part. And because Toy Story 1 has some great humor,
yeah.
and I felt Toy Story 2 also great humor. Toy Story 3 like was there a lot of humor? I thought Toy Story 3 was pretty dark.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess that's where I feel like that's just kind of the outcast. I felt like it fit.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, when I see this, I'm like, this wasn't really dark. This felt like the first two movies.
If they could just take 5 minutes of a quick summary of 3 and just put it at the end of 2 or the beginning of 4, that's like perfect trilogy.
Perfect trilogy. But it's still, 3 is still a really good movie.
Yeah.
But
I think maybe what I don't like about it was just so merchandised. Like there were so many different games. Like there was a Lego Toy Story 3.
No.
I think maybe Lego Universe.
There was like just Legos of Toy Story 3. There was a Toy Story 3 game. It was awesome because it had a sandbox edition. That was a lot. You ever play that game on PlayStation 3? No. It's a really fun game. I always get mad at Jacob because he bought the collector's edition of Toy Story 3, the video game.
Why?
Because I probably don't remember the story as well as he does, but my game glitched out and I needed to get this trophy, but to get this trophy I had to get 100% again. So I'm using Jacob's game because I returned mine to Gamefly, but since his was the collector's edition, the game was different, so I had to start from scratch.
That
And so I gave him all the shit for buying the collector's edition.
It's not his fault.
It's his fault because he bought the collector's edition.
You could just...
You hear me, Jacob? But
Anyway.
fondest, I guess we'll wrap it up here. Fondest memory of Toy Story that's not a movie.
The game. Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
I love that.
You?
Buzz Lightyear fucking Star Command, the
Yeah.
TV show. It was amazing.
Dude, the purple chick or the blue chick,
But
and
it
then
was also,
the floaty cylinder head guy.
I kind of remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just a really great TV show. It was a lot of fun, and it was just different, and it was
Got to explore the lore,
yeah.
and it just feels different because like it's Buzz, but it's like not our Buzz
Yeah.
because it's different. Like that's the OG Buzz that they're all based off of.
Yeah.
It's just like watching like the Woody show, and like that's not Woody. It's a different Woody.
Yeah.
For me, it would just be playing with the toys. I love the character.
I never had a toy.
No.
I mean, Potato Head.
I loved how they kind of just stapled into toys. Like they just actually became toys.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was Potato Head the only one that was actually a toy before Toy Story?
I think Slinky maybe.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Slinky. I think definitely Woody, Buzz, Rex were all original.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rex is kind of
I think
generic.
Rex in
Slinky.
Slinky and the piggy bank.
Or
Ham.
I think they're all based
We're
off
just
of like
generic.
something similar.
Yeah, like a piggy bank, your generic dinosaur toy.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I love Toy Story. I love the music. I love the characters. This movie is
Oh, duh,
spectacular.
the soldiers. Those were definitely.
Shit, yeah, they weren't even in this. Damn, didn't even think about that.
I mean,
Oh, whoa.
well, because a little girl.
And like,
She's not
I vaguely
gender
remember
role.
it,
She's not going to play with army
the
men.
aliens were in the first scene, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish they had like a distinct moment in that first scene because
They were in the first scene.
yeah, they were like in Bonnie's room. They just kind of were just there. They really didn't say anything. It's kind of sad.
I guess they wouldn't really have a moment in this movie.
No, they didn't. And yeah, and then like you kind of just you left the porcupine dude.
You know, maybe it's because Logan Paul's whole Suicide Forest thing, and he had the alien head on.
Honestly.
Did you ever hear that outrage about how like someone spray painted him getting in a noose, and people thought it was a hate crime on the LGBT community because his jacket had a pride flag on it?
Of course. Well, it's his fault because he did literally the most stupid thing on the planet. But anyways, I think we're wrapping it up here.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. It is such a delightful movie for anybody. All ages can watch it and get something out of it. Such a deeper message than I thought it was going to have. And it just proves that Pixar is not running out of ideas, even for a sequel.
And honestly, is it the Toy Story movies that have like some of the deepest messages?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Toy
About
Story.
finding your purpose and
It's either Toy Story movies or
the
original movies, I think.
the confusion of sentience.
Next one, Woody's just gonna come back and he's gonna be God. Buzz has to take him down.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
But on that note,
Swear to me.
and if you listened to the podcast earlier, we kind of talked about the channel and just what's going on. So I think we're just gonna kind of cut it here. We'll see you guys next week. There's no movie next week, so we're gonna change it up a little bit, do something new. But then Spider-Man. So we got our tickets already.
Some sweet Jake Gyllenhaal action.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God, if he doesn't yell once in the movie, I'm gonna be so pissed.
But he has to yell into a mirror, okay? Like, that's the only way he can do it.
He yells into his helmet.
What's the last movie you saw of Jake Gyllenhaal, like in theaters?
In theaters?
Probably for me, Nightcrawler. Maybe. No, Everest. He played a small role in that movie. Or Nocturnal Animals. Also a phenomenal movie.
I say Nocturnal, but I didn't see that in theaters.
I don't know.
Most recent movie I just saw with him in general.
Fun
first
fact,
time-
today is National Jake Gyllenhaal Appreciation Day.
Yeah. I gotta write that down on the calendar. Zodiac, though, was mine.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. But
I don't think I've seen any Jake Gyllenhaal movie in theaters.
really? All right. Well,
I don't
this is
think,
your
man.
first one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on that note, guys, this has been Andrew.
This is McCaleb.
And this has been Matthew.
Peace.
I love you.